Welcome to Hot Flash Chronicles, where midlife is messy, menopause is madness, and we're sweating through it together.
We're Angie Shelly, two caffeine-fueled, slightly inappropriate grandmas who say what everyone's thinking.
So grab a drink, crank up the AC, and let's dive in. Angie, it's time for another exciting episode.
Hooray!
I know, this one is going to be super fun because it has all the glam and adventure and everything that's all about us.
It's also going to have Angie with a raspy voice, and you're about to find out why. What are we talking about today, Shelly?
It's Viva Las Vegas, baby. It's Vegas in your 50s.
Ooh.
And it's a different thing.
I just got back from Vegas. So I went to WPPI, which is the Wedding and Portrait Photographers International Convention. I should know what that is.
You should. I just know the name.
Thousands and thousands of photographers all landing in Vegas with cameras and parties and debauchery. And you could. So I'm a little tired. Everything's fine.
I think I'm sad I missed it. The debauchery.
I
can't be a debauchery. Yeah.
How did you say it? Debauchery. Debauchery. No, I'm pretty sure it's. Can somebody tell us? I think it's debauchery.
Debauchery. Hibachi? Is it hibachi?
Hibachi. I do love hibachi. So I just got back from Vegas. My voice is gone because there was lots of yelling and laughing and
screaming, celebrating.
Have you ever been? Okay, I'll save that. Silent disco. Put a pin in that. Tell me about how you feel about Vegas and what did you feel? Okay, ADD strong today. How did you used to feel about Vegas? Like when you were 20s, 30s, 40s versus now?
Okay. So I think I first went to Vegas in my 20s was the first time. And so that kind of always puts a, pin in your memory bank.
Or your lack of memory bank.
Yeah, your lack of memory bank. I remember it was just nonstop. I didn't need any sleep. I just wanted to go, do all the things and stuff. And I just felt super energized the whole time. And it was just fun. So much fun.
And remember like the drinks that were like a yard of margarita.
And they were cheap.
And it used to be that, I was just going to say that, it used to be that Vegas was like, you could get a steak for like $2 because they wanted you to gamble. They wanted you in their facility doing the thing.
Yeah. So they'd bring you in, lure you in with a good steak.
Lots of concert shows. Like I've done, early days, I would do the Excalibur show, like the showgirls, going to concerts.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, when do I get a nap? I only have so many steps in me. I was averaging 14,000 steps a day.
Oh, goodness. That's a good amount.
So it's Jeff and I always say that, like, if you're going to Vegas, it's like, it's only 2 casinos away. Well, each casino is like a mile and a half.
Yeah, it's not a city block.
Yeah.
It is much more.
Yeah. One of the nights I went to a party in a private suite that was down by the convention area. And there may have been a little bit of, how do I say this? Let's say if there was a plant that was super fun and it came in edible form, there may have been a little bit of that happening.
Yeah.
And my walk back from that suite to my hotel, it took 19 years. I'm certain of it.
You're still not back.
I'm not back yet. I'm actually now in my 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell on that.
It's like time goes a little weird when you're in an otherworldly experience.
Yeah.
It was, I'm certain, the longest walk I've ever taken. I felt like Forrest Gump walking across the nation. I was
might have looked like Forrest Gump.
It was like 3 a.m.
Yeah. There's no time. There's no clock.
I'm no one that normally partakes in said edible plant very often, and I don't know that was the wisest choice for me.
We don't always want to make,
but I had people around me that I felt safe with. Yeah. So can I tell you about silent disco? Because I'm chomping at the bit.
Yes.
Have you guys ever been to a silent disco? Have you heard of this?
I've heard of it. It's like where you're all listening to.
So everybody gets headphones. Yeah. It has like 3 channels. So they'll be like lit up like blue or red or green. And there's a DJ for each channel.
Oh, fun.
So each channel has different music going on.
But you're all together.
You're all together in the room. And the funny part is if you don't have the headphones on, it's totally quiet. You'll hear, like, all of a sudden a group will be like, I said, to me, And you'll hear like little murmurings. And
because everybody only knows the chorus every song.
You'll hit the stride of the song and you can sit and have a conversation like at this level with 60 people in the room. Because they're just dancing to their thing and it's totally
I feel like this would totally play into your ADHD and would love it.
It does.
Yeah.
The funniest part was I didn't have headphones on at one point because I was about to go get somebody to let him into the suite. And some of my friends were dancing and they were all on the Blue Channel. And I picked up that they were listening to Tears for Fears shout.
Oh, shout.
Yeah. So I started singing along and my friend Aaron was like, you don't even have headphones on. I was like, right, I'm that good.
I can literally.
It was great. So
hear you.
If you ever have the chance to go to a silent disco, they are so much fun. But if you just need a little reprieve from sound, you just take them off and it's super quiet.
That's awesome.
Great. Yeah.
I think that I would have fun, but I know sometimes more than just the chorus, but I don't always know the correct words. I sing my own version.
Yeah. And it's like karaoke for everyone because nobody can hear you unless they don't have the headphones on, which most people keep the headphones on the whole time.
Yeah.
I was being a sneaky beaky.
Yeah.
But
well, that sounds like a blast.
It is really funny because you're like, I wonder what Green's listening to. Oh, okay.
Maybe we'll need to host one someday.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Like do it for one of our
love it. I love the silent disco. So I know you have a story from Vegas.
I do. Okay, so I was reflecting on Vegas in my 20s, and now we're going to fast forward 3 decades, and we're going to go to, it was about a year and a half ago. I went to Vegas. That's the last time I've been. I was 58, I think, at the time. There's a little bit different experience because the drinks are still this big, but they cost a lot of money.
Yeah, they are not free drinks if you were gambling. When did that stop?
I don't know, but they're not free now. And I got myself and my friend Melanie these big, huge. They were like pina coladas. Or something.
Were they the tube that looks like a?
Yeah, it's just it's huge. They're very big. It's probably like 5 drinks in one.
Like Margarita by the Yard or something.
Yeah, something that totally makes sense. That's the only way you would have a margarita. So but I remember with the tip. These 2 drinks were like $65 or something like that for 2 of them. So I was like, damn, this better be a good drink. And it was, because I do believe that we each had an old fashioned before that. And if you've ever had an old fashioned or a Manhattan, what they really are is some booze with some more booze and then another shot of booze.
And a little piece of fruit just to make you feel healthy.
Piece of fruit, but it's like 5 shots of booze. And it is no mixer, no nothing. It's just straight, basically hellfire in a glass. So I love an old fashioned, and we had that. And then we had this Margarita by the Yard. I believe it was maybe too much. It might have been a little bit too much. So
might have been.
Fast forward, we're having a great time. We're laughing.
Of course you were. You had Margarita that was a yard long.
To stumble and maybe not have the best of balance. We get back to the room in the middle of the night. It's probably like, we probably got home at 1 o'clock in the morning, which was very late, by the way. Very late for me. I like to be in bed by 10:30, 11.
Do you?
I'm partying. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. So we go to sleep. And a few hours later, I wake up and I am very dehydrated.
That tracks.
I am so dehydrated. So I get up out of the bed. I'm a little dizzy. I'm a little drunk still, a little woozy. I don't know what time it is. It's probably 3 or 4 in the morning. But I've never had this happen before, but as I'm walking to the bathroom, I think I need to sit down, like right now, or I'm going to pass out.
Oh, dear.
Because I'm starting to see the stars before my eyes,
no.
all the things you hear. I passed out. So I'm like, I better. So I remember standing in the door jam that went into the bathroom to get my water, and I slid down and was sitting on the floor, and that's the last thing I remember. Before I wake up and I'm laying flat on my back on the cold tile of the bathroom floor.
Oh, no.
With the toilet right behind. Like I maybe I missed the toilet seat. Maybe I didn't, because I have a large knot on the back of my head.
Oh, wait, were you trying to sit on the toilet, do you think?
No, I was trying to sit down, sliding down. I just wanted to sit down on the ground.
Neither of these is a good plan.
No, so in case I passed out, I didn't want to go from standing at 5'6" and hit the floor. I thought, I'll just only fall back that far. But that still is a knot on the back of your head. So Melanie is like, hey, are you okay? because I'm not
She
there.
just hears a thud, probably.
She heard the thud.
Melanie's version is she's laying in bed. She probably hears you giggle a little bit.
No.
And then here's a little pitter patter and then thud. That's probably her version.
The true story is I farted and she heard that. That's probably the true story. I farted and woke her up. She's like, where are you? And she walked in and she saw me laying down on the bathroom floor. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I think I passed out. I think. Because I don't have any recollection.
I mean,
She's
better
like,
there than in the middle of the casino.
Right, true. She's like, how long have you been there? And I'm like, 5 minutes, an hour. She's like, did you lose consciousness? Maybe. So I had a huge knot on the back of my head. I was super dehydrated. And what I'm going to tell you, my advice here is you probably shouldn't have a whole old-fashioned, or maybe two. I think I might have had 2 old-fashions and margarita by the yard when that's just not something in your regular repertoire. Like, I don't.
Right. If you don't do that on the daily, you probably shouldn't rock out 7 drinks.
Vegas, I got to raise the roof and I got to get a concussion because that's what you do when you're in Vegas when you're 58. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, how did this happen?
Again, you like less embarrassing to have it be in your hotel room.
Yes. Now, to be fair, earlier, and this should have told us about the Margarita by Yard, we were sitting at a slot machine and she was sitting there and I was standing behind her watching her win money. And she went to put her drink on the ground because I don't know why she thought that was a good idea. When she put it down, she completely followed it, slid out of the chair, and landed on the ground, face forward. And people are just watching, like they're not thinking things like, oh my God, is that lady having a heart attack? Oh my God. No, they see Margarita by the Yard and they know.
They're like, oh, look
at the drunk old lady. It's falling out.
Oh, are we the drunk old ladies?
We're the drunk old ladies. Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like in Vegas, you have like your 20-somethings that are trying to figure out like how much partying can we get away with legally.
Yeah.
And they're wearing as little clothing as possible, which I also did.
Yeah. That tracks no matter what age.
And then there's the other spectrum where it's like the old people that are like sitting there like trying to put their nickels in the, you know, it's like there's not a lot of in between. So being the in between is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the masquerade party, I wore a completely sheer shirt and I was like, this is happening unapologetically. I feel like wearing a shirt that is consistent of like
you're in Vegas.
A window screen has more covering.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm here. We're having fun. It's a good time.
Yeah.
We definitely played. So Kiss the Band, right? Yeah. You know, Kiss the Band.
I did.
They had
Stanley.
they had a whole homage to Kiss in the Rio that was like, we played nighttime.
Chris and Ace Frehley. I got the other 2 too.
I only knew Gene Simmons, if we're being honest. So a bunch of us go over and we decide we're doing like late night mini golf in the Kiss, like under black light with neon.
This is the only place you can do this, people.
There's like a Volkswagen Bug that's just a huge tongue. It's a whole situation. It was a whole thing. And afterwards, I think 5 or 6 of us that were doing it, we're like, let's do a selfie with Volkswagen. And we go do your Kiss face. And we all do it. And our friend Matt is like, he puckers. It was so cute.
He didn't know
things. I was like, there's a tattoo shop here. That might not be the best life choice. What if a couple of us got married but never sent in the paperwork? And then I was like, there was mistaken, like, did you just propose? No, it was like, I was being.
But there is a chapter.
No. But if anybody here is single, like, we could just like, do you guys want to get married? And
this
like,
sense.
You're a whole thing.
You're
photographer. It's a whole thing. There was a lot.
It is funny that I feel like Vegas is a place that, again, gives people, like, people go there and they act totally different than they do. It's like when women dress up for Halloween and they're like very conservative women, but they come as like the slutty nurse on. Yeah. They have permission on Halloween that one day a year. Vegas is that. It's the permission.
It's the clowns.
Capital of the world.
It's the clowns. Mm-hmm. So, you know, the reason people are afraid of clowns is because they're allowed to break social norms.
Yep.
because they're in it, like that's why people freak out about clowns. So Vegas is like you're breaking social norms.
Yeah, and it's all acceptable. Like that's why the whole what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's like this is your place to go be wild, to be crazy, to do these things you normally might not do. And like part of me is like, I think that's awesome.
It doesn't stay in Vegas when you're at a convention with photographers where everybody has
photographic
recording
evidence.
devices. Everything.
Debauchery.
Debauchery. Am I wrong?
Debauchery. You guys tell us.
I just feel like it's.
Could you send in and let us know? I'm fucking up.
I feel like I'm pretty confident in taking my. No.
Debauchery.
Yes.
Botch.
Like you botched it up.
Okay. Debauchery abounds.
Oh my God. I'm probably wrong and I look like a big asshole right now.
No, look completely right.
Am I?
You're doing good.
Everything's great. Everything's fine. But I'm definitely not sleep deprived. It's all great.
Yeah. And you usually come back. That's the thing is when I was 20, I came back and felt great. I didn't need 5 days to recover like I do now from the concussion.
I do not feel great. I feel exhausted. I don't think, because I was there for 8 days, I don't think any of the nights I got more than 4 hours of sleep.
How long have you been back?
A couple days. Yeah. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But so our daughter's family lives there now. So we got to go ahead of time. Jeff flew out with me.
It's
he left
family time.
He left before because he went to the photo convention last year and that was a lot. A lot of debauchery that he wasn't prepared for. Debauchery.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to tell the funniest story. We were riding around and it's March, right? We're riding around in Vegas with my son-in-law's driving, daughter's in the back, husband's behind me. We got 2 grandsons and Isaiah, who it's almost his birthday. He's just a little wee one. He's almost 4, almost 5. Almost 4, almost 5. Anyway, he is on a Jingle Bell Rock kick right now. So all he wants, anytime there's any sort of music apparatus, is to hear Jingle Bell Rock on repeat.
That's rough.
And rolling down the Las Vegas Strip with the windows down, jamming out to Jingle Bell Rock was a highlight. It was a highlight of the trip.
Well, yeah.
And they're probably like, how much weed did those people smoke?
Yeah.
None. Yep, 0.
But I Jingle Bell Rock on a loop is like one of the 7 circles of hell to me.
It was so cute how he was singing along to it.
That would be cute.
That was cute, but it was like, okay, how many times? No, just indefinitely. We just indefinitely have to listen to it.
It's hell. That is what happens in hell. That's one of those things that you get tortured with is Jingle Bell Rock.
Would that be the song that would be playing in hell?
Possibly. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree would be right behind
Why is it all Christmas songs?
Because you're just so inundated with them at certain times of the year and you hear them a lot. So just imagine hearing it on a loop at a time of year when you're not supposed to.
Right.
That would be torture.
It would.
Most songs are all year round, but Christmas songs.
And this year was the first time being at WPPI where I actually left the casino. Normally I'm in the casino the whole time. We went to an off property party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Which was very cool. Shout out to Kayla. That was amazing. Maybe I'll tag her. That was incredible. She did a whole photo shoot. That was so cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm meant for Vegas anymore. I just feel like my whole body is in resistance to anything that I want to do right now. Like if I'm gone for a week, I need 3 weeks of recovery.
Yeah.
Now that's where I'm at in life. And Vegas is a lot.
It's kind of bombarding all your senses when you're there. There's tons of shopping. There's really good food. There's really good drinks. I mean, they charge for that stuff now. So one thing I did, I'm not going to lie, we went to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
Which one?
It was the one, at the time it was in the Mirage, but the Mirage isn't there anymore.
Correct.
But he had like a steakhouse there. So we went there for dinner after this yard-long margarita.
There's a lot of air quotes happening. For those of you that are listening and not watching, Shelly's like rocking the air quotes today.
I don't know if they're being used appropriately. But we went to there and we split something because we really weren't that hungry. But they had some very rustic silverware. It was like he had it made just for him. But it was very like something that a blacksmith would make, kind of look to it, very heavy, very substantial spoon. And my friend, it was her birthday, and she kept saying how much she liked the silverware. And I was openly drunk. Okay? That's the only way inebriated. So so the waiter is walking by, and he's going to bring us for her birthday for free some sticky toffee pudding.
Ooh.
And so we ate it with this big spoon. She's like, God, I just really love, she's drunk. I just really love the silverware. And I'm like, look here, happy birthday. And I take this toffee sticky pudding spoon, and I just openly put it in my purse. And
there's so many things wrong with that sentence.
Everybody sees me doing it. I give 0 Fs because I'm in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You can apparently steal silverware from Gordon Ramsay's restaurant. They weren't gonna confront me on it, because obviously I would stab a bitch to keep that.
You
spoon.
would.
I looked very territorial while I was doing this. So they didn't.
Sounds terrifying.
But I thought I was being sneaky. I'm sure if you roll the tape,
the
restaurant, I'm not.
I'm dying to know how our transcription service for this podcast tries to figure out what you just said when you were doing your drunken reenactment of that conversation.
Yeah, I gave it. And
I want to do a throwback also. We did an episode a few episodes ago called Celebrity Crushes. I forgot to put Gordon Ramsay on that list.
Oh.
Toss him back on there. So if we're going back in time, Gordon Ramsay's on there too.
Gordon Ramsay, there you go. Well, I apparently feel like comfortable stealing from Gordon Ramsay. But the next day, I go and I go through my purse, and there's this big, heavy
Sticky.
blacksmith sticky toffee pudding spoon that has like stuff from my purse stuck onto it. And I pull it out, and I'm like,
oh, how did you even clean a purse after that?
How did this happen? And she's like, oh my God, that's right. You got me the spoon. I'm like,
happy birthday.
You're welcome. I'm surprised I'm not in jail for this, but yeah, So remember, when you go to Vegas in your 50s, you might commit a crime.
Well, okay, let's not go that far.
Possible.
I don't think it was intentionally a crime. Let's not implicate.
Intentionally, air quotes, a crime.
Redact that.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Okay. So she didn't do a crime, but I'm just saying, you think you're mature and you're an adult and you think I'm going to go and be really responsible in Las Vegas now. But no, I'm a pretty responsible person in my regular life, but I managed to get so drunk that I passed out and got a concussion. And because I think I had vertigo after that too.
I'm sure.
And I stole stuff.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
There's more air quotes.
In air quotes.
Oh.
And this was me being a mature person, but I had permission, because when in Vegas, nothing counts. Like, I love that there's this mecca, this place, this oasis in the middle of a sand pit. It's smart that they put gambling and whorehouses there, because there's nothing else.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
Rocks and rattlesnakes.
Do you like to gamble?
I
dabble.
I'll do craps and I'll do roulette, and that's about it. I do a little bit of.
You roll dice. That's all I know about craps.
Yeah.
Is it a 7 you're going for?
Well, if you're the one rolling, you want the 7. You can bet when you're the person in the audience playing along, you can say, I'm going to go with them and say, yes, they're going to get 7 or 11. Or you can say, nope, I don't think they're going to.
11 on 2 dice is hard.
There's many different ways to play. So, because you can play that you're going with the person, or you can play that you want them to lose. And you get more money when you're the roller, and there's odds. But it's one.
Do you have to sign up to be the roller? Like, hey, who wants to be the roller?
Travels around and makes turns.
I've never even stood at a craps table.
And there's good odds on roulette too. There are ones where you have a better chance, because you can just bet red or black, and that's almost 50-50. They throw a green.
Well, it should be 50-50.
But they throw a green in that off just a bit. So, I've made money just betting straight red or black on a roulette wheel. So those are fun. I mean, but
Do you like slots?
Yeah, but they're the least likely that you're really going to get a payout.
Yeah.
If you're good at cards, that's the whole thing is, I'm just not a gambler. I'm a person who sets, I have this much to lose, and the minute I lose that much, I quit. And if I get a certain amount ahead, I quit. like if I get $300 ahead, I stop. I don't say, well, I started with 100. Now I have 300. I'll keep going till I'm back down at 100. No, I'm like, I'm walking out ahead.
Yeah, you
I'm
have to
too
set a
sensible.
limit. Like,
Too sensible.
I do that when I play, because I like to play slots. They're kind of a mindless thing, and it's fun to see the little features
Lights and
happen.
the bells and whistles.
But like, if you drop a 20 in and you're up to like 80, I feel like I got to walk away.
Yeah.
Like, don't, because otherwise, like,
Yeah.
you're just giving them $20. And I did that.
I started getting too practical and thinking about the things I could do with $200 extra. So I'm like, but here's
You
the
could
thing.
go to Gordon Ramsay's
and steal
place and steal spoons.
just steal silverware. I could have got a plate in there. I had a big purse.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing. If you go to Vegas in your 50s, go and have fun. Do the silent disco. Go and do the shows. I love doing shows when I'm there. I like to go see a magic act. I like to go see a showgirl.
Comedy.
And a comedy show.
I saw Gwen Stefani there a couple years ago with Jeff.
Yeah, I like to go and experience a little bit of the entertainment because it's really good quality stuff that you're not going to see at home. And it just has that whole old world Showtime, old
It's
show
old.
business feeling.
It's old. Like, those casinos are getting old. We stayed at the Rio, and there was like the renovated tower and the non-renovated tower. And boy, oh boy, was I happy that I chose the renovated one, because the stories I heard from the
people
and they're
non-renovated.
They're in process of renovating the second tower, but their experience was wildly different than mine.
Yeah.
So, and when I asked the lady,
go somewhere nice.
When I asked the lady at check-in, she was like, "Well, do you want the renovated tower?" And I was like, "I don't know, what's the difference?" She goes, "Well, it's $40 more a night." And I was like, and she goes, "Well, the non-renovated tower was built in like the 80s. This one was built last year." She goes, "Highly recommend the update." So I'm really glad that I did, because I heard some not so great stories.
Stuff from the 80s that hasn't been
In a casino
done,
where there's debauchery.
Debauchery.
It's the word of the day.
Debauchery. Debauchery.
Can somebody tell us how to pronounce this word? Yeah. We just need one friend that's like, y'all are both wrong. It's debauchery.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We could be wrong. We're not going to pretend that we're right. But if you go live it up, go have fun, take all the permission that Vegas gives you without the concussion. You can do drunk and be wandering down the street aimlessly. And
no, it wasn't the street. I was in the hallway of the Rio still.
Oh, God.
I wasn't just read. No, that 19-year walk.
Oh,
that was all in the casino.
Oh, dear. So, yeah.
Space-time continuum.
You can have those magical moments. And there's they've made it more family-friendly now. There's rides. There's attractions and things to go see. It is a fun vacation. It is not as cheap as it used to be.
No, they're not giving away free stuff anymore.
It does cost more, but if you want to go and just feel that whole let's have fun, let's throw caution to the wind and just be unapologetically having a blast, I highly recommend it. It's still a very fun place to go.
It's nostalgic. Yeah.
I need naps now. During the day, I need naps so I can do the till 1 o'clock.
Yeah, because it can get overstimulating, like the senses between the ching, 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 ching,
yeah,
and the music lights. And the lights and all the stuff. Like, there's a lot happening, and it's like,
and they can
I just
still
need some
smoke. They can still smoke there, and
that's why I don't have a voice.
Yeah, that shocks me. That you can walk through. And I'm like, oh my God, I just smoked 40 packs of Margaritas right in this space.
Yeah, I used to smoke.
I used to get a raw sore throat.
I used to smoke, and I'm still like,
so
these kids with their cigarettes.
It's weird. It's like a trip back to the 1980s where everybody could smoke everywhere. Wherever they wanted. Everybody had a cigarette.
For all you new kids, that was a thing. You could be literally in a restaurant, and there was a smoking and a non-smoking section.
And it was not.
And there was no barrier that meant that the non-smoking section got no smoke.
It still wafted over.
People would just be smoking in restaurants.
And offices. It's offices where people work.
I worked in an insurance company as a teenager, and the owner was like a chain smoker, and I would leave
everybody had ashtrays everywhere.
Airplanes. You
and
could smoke on
talking
airplanes.
on the phone with a cigarette hanging out their mouth and chain smoking.
You could smoke on airplanes back then.
Yeah.
How weird is that?
This all seems wildly dangerous now.
Back then it was just
I've always been a non-smoker, so I was always like, when are we going to... I remember when taverns...
You wanted to smoke forever?
Nope.
Interesting.
My parents both smoked 4 packs a day, and that broke me from it.
Oof.
That was around that. I hated smoke. But when restaurants and taverns and cocktail lounges in Washington State went to smoke-free, it was almost a revolution in the streets. People were so mad. Everybody had to build smoking sheds outside where people could go. I mean, people were so mad that they did that. It was really a hard period of transition.
Well, and now cigarettes cost like
$10 a pack or something.
I remember when they were $1 a pack.
Yeah, well, now it used to be $10 for a whole carton. But I think it's like $8 or $9. It's so expensive.
How can you even afford to smoke anymore?
I can't.
Well,
I'm glad I'm not going to take it up. I steal a lot more of Gordon Ramsay's silverware and sell it on the black market.
I'm not trying to convince you to smoke. I'm like, how could you smoke? I can't.
I can't.
That's not like I'm trying to talk you into.
But yeah, so don't smoke. Kids. Don't do it. It's not worth it. But if you want to, do it in Vegas.
That's right. So in conclusion, Vegas can be fun at all ages. It just looks a little different when
make
you're
sure
in
your medical's up to date before you go. You might get a concussion.
Always stay with a friend, if not a partner, so that if you do fall and crash your head,
somebody can take you to the ER.
Yeah. There's somebody making sure.
If you want to get married randomly, this is your opportunity. No judgments. We never judge people. Hey, you know what? If you went to Vegas and did get randomly married, we'd love to hear about it.
Yeah. We want to hear your Vegas stories.
We want to hear your Vegas stories.
So drop them in the comments. Thank you so much for listening to Hot Flash Chronicles, and we will see you next time on the flip side.
That's a wrap on this episode. If you laughed, related, or just need more, hit subscribe.
Check out the show notes to find us on socials and YouTube, and join our Patreon for exclusive extras.
And remember,
we're still hot, just in flashes.